Tennessee Titans fans, obviously not my normal setup. I'm actually out of town. I'm in a hotel in Nashville, but for the love of the game, I have got to do a video about what's been going on at training camp. Training camp, which as I record this, is actually going on right now, like right down the road. I could probably see where they're practicing if I look out this window. I'm just kidding. I don't have that nice of a hotel. But anyway, training camp going on, and Cam Ward, in Nashville, they just have stuff like this for like $20 hanging on the rack at Walmart. The jersey. Anyway, Cam Ward struggling in his first day of full pads practice with the Titans, which was yesterday as of this recording. I think it was recorded 3 interceptions that Cam Ward threw in the team period yesterday, missing on some balls, underthrowing people, overthrowing people, sacks, all of that stuff. And a lot of Titans fans, and I get it to a degree, concerned because people are afraid of getting burned like they did in the past with Marcus, Locker, Will, all of that. I get that, having trust issues, but we gotta understand he is a rookie. He has been on this team for 3 months. He was drafted in April, May, June, July. So 3 months he's been on the team. He has not taken a snap in a game yet, and he just put the pads on for the first time yesterday. Football ain't easy. The NFL ain't easy for any position, but especially quarterback. So while, yeah, it would have been great if he would have just come out there on day one and toasted everybody, he's a rookie. And we as fans have more access to what's going on at practice than ever. Because of social media, we have access to every snap that happens in practice. We have access now to reps in drills and all of that we can just see and hear about. I would imagine this is commonplace. He's a rookie on his first day of full pads practice. And because we as fans have access to the knowledge that, hey, Cam threw a few interceptions in practice. He missed this receiver over here. He missed this receiver over there. It causes us to panic when in all actuality, it's practice day one of full pads. I'm telling you, do not freak out over Cam Ward having a tough day on his first day in full pads. Now, if we get on down the road and he's still not getting any better, then there's some reason for concern. But I talked about this on my podcast, which starts back up Monday, this upcoming Monday. I've talked about it on videos and whatnot. There are going to be growing pains, not just with Cam, but with Femi Oladejo, Kevin Winston, all of the incoming rookies. There's going to be growing pains. Look at J.C. Latham last year. He had some good performances, but he had some performances that stunk. There's going to be growing pains. There are going to be moments where he makes rookie mistakes, not just in practice. I'm talking about in games. They're going to be, it's not always going to be smooth sailing. And as fans, sometimes we have a tendency, myself included, I'm talking to me too. We see one interception and we're like, oh, well, we drafted the wrong guy. We drafted the wrong guy. We need to go get somebody else. I'm telling you, and I'm telling myself, I'm going to have to remind myself of this once the season starts. There are going to be rookie mistakes. There are going to be practices where the reports coming out are not overwhelmingly great. They're just like, not just Cam Ward, but yesterday you heard reports that Femi Oladejo had a rough day yesterday. Not just that, but like I said, they're practicing right now. Where's my phone? They're practicing right now, and I'm hearing Femi Oladejo is having a tough day today. Somebody said, let me read you this tweet that I just saw from, well, I retweeted it. It was Femi Oladejo. This is John Glennon. Said Femi Oladejo had a good first one-on-one pass rush rep today, but then went up against Latham and got absolutely stuffed. Man versus boy kind of rep. Good to hear JC's doing well. I mean, good to hear JC's doing well going into year 2. But Femi Oladejo is having a tough time right now. Second round pick. We need edge rushers. He's struggling right now. And you know what, guys? That's not uncommon, and it's not the end of the world. He's a rookie now in his first couple of days of full pads action, and he's transitioning to kind of a new position. So I get when you see reports like that, you think, oh my gosh, we drafted the wrong guy in the second round. I get it. Listen, we have no one left from the 2020 and the 2021 draft. The 2022 draft only has 3 people left now that Traylon's been cut. So I get being like, man, I know what it's like when we don't draft well and how much that sets us back. Of course, I get that. But you gotta hold back off the panic button just because you heard that Cam Ward didn't have a good first day in pads, or Femi Oladejo didn't have a good first day in pads. Listen, they're rookies in a hard sport for the first time in pads, and they talked about how Denard Wilson, defensive coordinator for the Titans, he was sending all sorts of blitz packages at Cam yesterday. That, hopefully in a month he'll be better at dealing with that, but right now, on day 1, day 2, it takes some adjusting. This ain't Miami. This ain't Incarnate Word. This is the NFL. It's Jeffrey Simmons. It's Tavondre Sweat coming at you. I do want to say some good things that we're hearing, though, and I hope that it's not, wishful thinking, but the offensive line appears to be doing well in practice so far. Knock on every piece of wood you can find. But offensive line, hearing great things about J.C. Latham, hearing great things about Peter Skoronski, hearing great things about Kevin Zeitler. Haven't heard much about Dan Moore, and I'm going to consider that a good thing. He's not getting mentioned. Maybe that just means that he's doing a fine job and whatever. I know Lloyd Cushenberry's not practicing right now because of his injury, so Corey Levin, I believe, is in there. But hearing good things about the offensive line, hearing good things about Jarvis Brownlee, hearing good things about the secondary. I mean, Daryl Baker making plays. We're hearing good things about him and Jarvis, and with no Snead out there. I'm glad to hear that. Xavier Woods, the pretty much fill-in safety that they signed, doing well. And we also heard some good things about Gunnar Helm, rookie tight end. I'm excited about him. We heard some good things about him. And, so I'm excited about that. And so as far as Cam and Femi too, let's just, it's okay. It's still July. I mean, reading some, here you go, guys, just to ease your mind. From practice going on right now, Buck Rising. Great deep play from Ward to Ridley with 2 defenders around him. Ridley was able to just squeeze the second foot in bounds on the far sideline. Deep breaths, guys. Ben Arthur. Cam Ward went 3 for 4 in the first team period. Started a bit slow. Threw a duck throw after what appeared to be a would-be sack. Had a bad exchange with Corey Levin, but completed a deep bomb to Ridley on the next play, who ran a deep over. Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths, all right? I don't want to bore you by watching me scroll. But anyway, training camp's going on. Cam Ward's going to settle in. So is Femi. So is everybody, especially these rookies. It's going to take time. Deep breaths, everybody. Tighten up. Bye.